All right, good morning, game design. Today's lesson is going to be to organize our event sheet. So our event sheet is getting to look pretty full, right? And so what we're going to do is we are going to organize it. We will not really change the output of our game, but we will make this easier to read and handle. So just to remind you where we've been, if I play my game, I should see, whoa, gotta remember to get on that, right? The last lesson was auto creation of enemies. If I look at my layout, I'll actually see that there's only one enemy, but I programmed the system to create 3 rows of enemies, and each row of enemy is shooting at a different time, and different bullet costume is coming out of it. So we set the animation frame, and yeah, so all right, I'm gonna stop playing so I don't. Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and organize our event sheet. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is create the user input group. Okay. So to help organize your events, Construct allows you to add groups to your event sheet. So we're going to right click in the blank area on your event sheet and click add group. So this is my blank area. And if I right click, or on your Chromebooks, it's like the 2-finger middle click, I will do add group. Give your group a name such as user input. Okay. And a description of user keyboard controls. Click OK. And we're going to drag the spacebar and return press events into your new group. So I grabbed it right here and I'm going to put it in there. And then return pressed events. Let's go ahead and take a look at what they're. Oh, so all of our keyboards. So this keyboard as well. Oh, wow. Look at that. This is going to be awesome when this is completed. So I used a mouse, which allowed me to scroll, but what you might have to do is, if I just do undo, on your Chromebook, you might have to like push it up a little bit, and then push it up a little bit, and then push it up a little bit. Just make sure that you keep pushing it up, and ultimately you get it into this group. So you should see that this indentation is kind of letting you know that it's contained within the user input. And take a look there. If you close it, both of those should hide. So I did those two. Okay, cool. Add enemy movement and enemy shooting groups. Okay. So we're going to add a new group called enemy movement. So again, we click in this blank space, add a new group. We're going to call it enemy movement, and it's going to be controls enemy movement. While we're at it, it looks like we can go ahead and add another group, and this will be called enemy shooting, and this is going to be the handles turret shooting events. Cool. So now I need to actually add stuff in there. So create a new group, enemy movement. Got it. With a description of this. Okay, do that. And drag every 3.0 event, drag the every 3.0 seconds event into the group. So that was this one right here. Notice I can actually close that. Where did it go? Oh, look at that. So all of these sub-events are contained within our event. So you can close that if you want. It's not necessary, but just note that if you do, all of these are coming up with you. So again, it might be kind of hard on your Chromebook to push this up without a mouse. So we'll just push it little by little. 14. You don't see how that just happened? Make sure you don't do that. If you do, just Control Z, because you're not trying to add it to an event. You're just trying to move it. Oh, this one's hard. Here, you go away. And I'm putting it in enemy movement. Now I'm kind of concerned because it kind of looks like I put enemy movement into my user input. I did. So let's see how I could get this out. Nope. Yeah, you're gonna close. See, these are indented and I can't have that. So I'm gonna just honestly undo all of this. Oh, look at that. Oh, what a mess. I'm gonna keep undoing. So now that should be back at the bottom. Good. It's kind of like I didn't do anything. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete this. And I need to make sure that I'm adding a group. So make sure that you are adding. Here, this was my problem. When I clicked this, I think it went into there. So make sure you're truly in the blank space. And we will add a group. And this is called enemy movement with the controls enemy movement. Okay, fine. So it went to the bottom. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to make a new group, and it's going to be called enemy shooting. So remember, make sure that when you click, there's nothing orange highlighted. So add a group. And this is going to be handles the turret shooting events. Sweet. Okay. And then what we're going to put in here is drag the enemy on turret shoot event. So everything that's encapsulated in line 3. And since mine came to the bottom here, I will just push this into the bottom here. Nope. Yay! Okay, so if I close it, I should see that that goes away. Look at that, it's starting to get organized. Additional groups and reordering. So it looks like some more groups we're going to do is layout start and bullet collisions. Okay. So once you've completed this, use your skills to complete on your own tasks. Got it. Create a new group for bullet collisions. So I'm going to come up here to the gray and I'm going to go add a new group. This is going to be bullet collisions. This will be bullet collision events. And we're going to drag both your bullet collision events into the new group. So that is right here. Where are we at? Oh, this one, right? So 7 and 8. Okay, so if I close that, I should see that those are kind of taken care of. And now it looks like layout start, which would be all of the last ones. Well, where does the repeat go? Okay, let's just do this. So we're going to add a group. Layout start. Oh, I see. The repeat is actually a sub-event to the on-start of layout. Got it. So layout start, and this is going to be game start up events. And we will go ahead and take this one. Yep, there it is. Look at that. And we will put it in here. Start out events. Notice I have these two hanging around. I don't know if you do, but I do. And these are both keyboard events. So it almost looks like I didn't actually get these into my user event. Or maybe I Control Z'd and got rid of them. Regardless, once you're done, you should have here. So if you need, I'm going to slowly open up each menu and make sure that you have these two events in each menu. So user input should have your keyboards. Enemy movement should have the every 3 seconds. So this is how your enemy moves. That was advanced enemy movement. This is really cool. Enemy shooting. This is how your enemy shoots. Bullet collisions. We've definitely nailed that one down when we collide. And then our layout start. So what do we want to happen every time we start our game? Cool. Save your game. I am going to save mine. This is, what is it called? Organize event sheet. You could just simply hit save, but since I'm trying to save all my files so I could help students that are at any point, I did that. So there you have it.